Cheers, guys. In the car right now, a little sprinkling outside on the windshield, and I just wanted to put this out there that if you are in this process where you feel like time hasn't caught up yet, just know that that's because you are everything that you've decided that you're going to be. Don't lose confidence in yourself or in your ability to create just because time hasn't caught up yet. That's the biggest thing that all of the people that achieve the most, this is one symptom. It's like when you're on that path of success, when you're on that path of greatness, and you're looking at the finish line, but you're wondering why you're not there yet. People that are winning, they keep their focus on the finish line. They don't stop and look around at all the other people that are running the race next to them, right? They don't wonder why they haven't caught up yet. They're single-mindedly focused on that finish and on breaking through that finish line before anybody else. You know, they've imagined what that feels like, feeling the rope or the ribbon hit their chest or hit their stomach as they cross that finish line, seeing their toes cross over the line, the first one before anybody else. Anybody that you look at, you know, people, whatever you think about him, I'm not advocating or saying anything about him as a person, but if you take a look at Jeff Bezos and what he's done with Amazon, I mean, everyone always thought that, like, what are you doing? You know, working out of your garage, trying to sell these books online. I remember in the 90s when Amazon people were mentioning it, like, oh, you can order a book off there, and just paying attention to what Amazon has become. I mean, it's nuts, right? But that's what happens when somebody believes and knows that time hasn't caught up yet. Yeah, there's all these examples of people that have also not achieved the success. I mean, there's way more examples of people that haven't achieved success. But I would say that one of the biggest things is that tenacity and that stick-to-itiveness that says, I'm not going to give up. Really, the difference mainly that I see between people that achieve and people that don't achieve is that persistence, that consistency. We think that discipline is somehow taking away our freedom or something, but within that discipline, that is how you achieve, within a constrained vision, that is how you achieve the ultimate freedom, which is to say, if you operate by an unconstrained vision, completely unconstrained, then there will never be an opportunity for you to have that consistent growth. The same way that a magnifying glass is able to, when you allow the light to shine through it, it's charged, it's focused, it's directed, instead of being dispersed everywhere where it doesn't have the same type of impact. You become that magnifying glass, you become that lens that supercharged everything. And the fact really is that your timing, it's all happening behind the scenes. All the stuff that is happening, it's all coming to fruition. Much like when you plant a seed, it takes a while for that seed to sprout. Having the trust, having the vision, instead of digging up the seed and checking for it all the time, that's what's going to cause it to not grow. If you keep looking at the 3D saying, why hasn't it come yet? Why hasn't it come yet? That's what's interfering. Like the same way that the race, the medalist, the gold medalist, who looks around watching, saying, oh, am I in first place? Am I still in first place? That's what's going to cause him or her to not be in first place, by checking so much. But single-minded focus on what you're creating and feeling that sense of fulfillment, that sense of pride that comes with accomplishing, with doing what you set out to do, with being that person who you said you're going to be, is the way that we allow time to catch up to ourselves. We have to feel that we're worthy of that first, and then time's going to catch up to it. It's it's just the way that it is, as within, so without. First, we have to acknowledge and understand that we are what we decide to be, that we are on that path. We are in the process of becoming. We're like a butterfly who's going through that metamorphosis. And once we understand and appreciate that, then our wings we can spread our wings, really. There's another saying that's, when it feels like you've been buried, when you're surrounded by darkness and it feels like you've been buried, you've actually been planted. So that's another saying that describes this metaphor of the seed. And when the farmer plants a crop of corn, it grows corn. But he's not going to continuously check for it, dig it up, look at it, check on it. He's going to know that it is done, and he's going to accept that it is coming, and that he is going to reap what he has sown. And that is what is going to happen with you. It just is a matter of time. It's just a matter of that self-trust, and it's just a matter of feeling good now, feeling like you are that person now, and engaging and doing the hard work. It doesn't have to be hard. It can be fun. It can be easy. But having that consistency every single day, doing what you've decided to do, acting in alignment with the person that you've claimed and you've decided in your mind that you are going to be, and that is when you will see. And I promise you'll see it. It's just time hasn't caught up yet to it. So thank you for watching. Drop this with a like, hit me with a subscribe. If you're interested in the ebook that's going to be releasing soon, click on the link in the description. You'll be added to a list where you will be receiving it when it comes out. With that being said, much love as always. I will see you guys in the next video.